What makes a champion? Is it strength? Is it talent? Or is it something much harder to measure? Today, as we watch Katrin Davidsdottir fight through some of the most iconic CrossFit events ever recorded, I want you to look closely, because hidden inside these clips, inside the sweat, the pressure, the heartbreak, and the victories, are the exact moments that shaped one of the most inspiring athletes in the sport. So buckle up, because this isn't just a highlight reel. This is the story of how Katrin Davidsdottir was forged. 1. The fall and the rise. Every great hero has a turning point. For Katrin, that moment came in 2014, when she failed to qualify for the CrossFit Games. In these early clips, you can see a younger Katrin, strong, hungry, but still missing something. And that year it cost her everything. She was out, eliminated, watching the games from home. Most athletes never recover from that kind of blow. But Katrin, she turned failure into fuel. What you're about to see next is the version of Katrin that walked back into the arena not to participate, but to reclaim her identity. 2. 2015. The year everything changed. Look at this clip. Katrin in 2015, just 1 year after the downfall. The difference is immediate. Her posture, her breathing, her focus. She isn't just competing, she's hunting. This is the year she shocked the world and won the CrossFit Games for the first time, becoming the fittest woman on earth. Notice how she attacks the barbell, how she accelerates in the final meters. This isn't luck. This is a product of one brutal year of self-reinvention. Her coach once said Katrin is the most coachable and the most relentless athlete he's ever trained. Watching her here, you can see exactly what he meant. 3. The Murph Massacre. A test of fire. Now let's jump to one of the most punishing events ever programmed at the Games. Murph, a brutal mix of running, pull-ups, push-ups, air squats, all under the scorching sun, wearing a weighted vest. Look at her face in these clips. That's not just physical pain, that's the moment where the mind tries to negotiate with the body. And Katrin's mind? It never negotiates. What made this event unforgettable wasn't that she won. It's how she stayed composed when others were falling apart. She paced. She trusted her plan. And she refused to let the environment break her. Murph didn't build her. Murph revealed her. 4. The rope, the bar, and the breakthrough. Here's another defining moment: rope climbs and heavy snatches. An event that exposed technical weakness in many athletes. But not Katrin. Watch the timing, the coordination, the controlled aggression. This is where her background in gymnastics and weightlifting fuses into something lethal. She looks calm, but she's moving with absolute precision. These are the moments that remind you, Katrin isn't just strong. She's a technician, a thinker, a strategist. She doesn't just outlift her opponents. She outsmarts them. 5. Battles in the pouring rain. CrossFit isn't glamorous. Sometimes, it's chaos. Look at these clips in the rain. Slippery bars, unstable footing, athletes fighting the elements as much as each other. This environment crushes fragile mindsets. But Katrin thrives in adversity. She once said, "I love suffering, because suffering gives me clarity." Every rep here screams that quote. You can see her locking into a zone where discomfort stops being the enemy and becomes the weapon. This isn't a highlight of her physical ability. It's a highlight of her emotional resilience. 6. The finish line of fire. Now we move to one of her signature strengths, the finish. Katrin is famous for closing events harder than she starts them. Watching these final stretch clips, you can actually feel the moment she decides to empty the tank. The crowd gets louder. Her stride gets sharper. Her grip tighter. And she starts hunting down athletes ahead of her like they just stole her barbell. This is the Katrin effect. She doesn't wait for the finish line. She attacks it. 2016. The repeat. Winning once is impressive. Winning twice is legacy. In 2016, Katrin defended her title and became a two-time fittest woman on earth. Pay attention to these clips. She looks like a champion who knows exactly who she is now. She's calm, collected, and she performs with a sense of identity, not desperation. It's extremely rare for someone to win the games back-to-back. But Katrin didn't win because she was the strongest. She won because she was the most unbreakable. 8. The moments nobody talks about. In this final montage, let's highlight the small things, the details that casual fans miss. The way she resets her grip with intention. How she breathes right before a big lift. The microsecond glance she gives the judge to confirm a rep. The way she shakes out her hands before going unbroken. How her posture changes the moment she senses opportunity. These aren't accidents. They're the fingerprints of mastery, the little habits of a champion forged over years of pressure. And when you stack all these moments together, from 2014's heartbreak to 2 world titles, you don't just see an athlete, you see a transformation. And now that you've watched these moments unfold, moments of grit, precision, suffering, victory, I want to leave you with a single question. Do you think Katrin won her titles because of her physical abilities, or because her mindset is stronger than everyone else's? CrossFit fans have debated this for years. Some say she's not the most naturally gifted athlete, but has the most elite mental discipline in the sport. Others insist her talent is underrated and she's simply one of the best all-around female athletes ever. So tell me, after seeing all these moments back-to-back, what do you think made Katrin Davidsdottir a champion? Mindset, talent, or the rare combination of both? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you want the next episode breaking down her mindset or her most iconic events, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Because the story of Katrin isn't over. Not even close.